Won the toss in game one and they've elected to bat first. An average of 21 and swing the ball back into the right-handers. So we are away in game one. No room for error for the games are in this series. Niall continuing over the top. Well, Manhole Huck, very, very nice shot. And it's the first six of the game indeed. First boundary. India and Canberra into the summer. That's through, and that's full. It wasn't that bad, the ball, but the pitch with a little bit of width. Shan puts it away.
Shan Masood pumps this through the offside. Just short of a length this time, a little bit outside off stump. He waited for it nicely. Just hit it on the up. Little punch through the offside and raced away. First boundary in ODIs for Shan Masood.
And gets on that. It's timed well enough. It wasn't that short. Shan was jumped on it quickly. It was a little bottom edgish. And in the end, it races away for another boundary.
Pressure exerted on Richardson and he's missed his length for once. Shan Masood inside half off the bat, but it's a quick outfield. New ball travels.
And that one's over as well. So that'll be 3 boundaries in that over. And 13 runs off it.
Again, little too short. And very quickly Shan Masood hits it well in front of square. Made sure that he was hitting pretty straight because of the slowness of the pitch. 3 boundaries in that over and Shan Masood often.
Know exactly what this pitch will be like. Short one. And placed beautifully. He had a deep backward square.
The narrative.
Catch it! Yeah.
Oh, gone. Cotton Bowl, a soft dismissal, and this is where Nathan Lyon is so good. Kept on pegging on that hard length, and in the end, it was Imamul Haq who pegged for great cricket. You could actually hear the buzz of the crowd because they're on top of the action. That's gone fine for 4. Sweep shot at him.
Goes over the top, just over mid-on. Used his feet. Shan Masood. Oh, wicket here against the run of play. Shan Masood inside edge onto the stump, and Coulter-Nile brought back into the attack, searching for a wicket, and does exactly that.
Yeah, you get the feeling that the cross-bat shots are going to be the hardest ones to play on this surface. It is a bit sluggish, as we've talked about, not coming onto the bat. And then there's the cross-seam delivery. It didn't really bounce as high as Shan was expecting, and getting the under edge, always a little bit unlucky.
Goes for 4 byes, really well bowled. Haris Sohail deceived.
Early on, that brought about a wicket. And Richardson now back in to replace Coulter-Nile.
That's full. Fraction wide, onto the bat nicely, really well timed. And it races away on this quick outfield.
The price you're going to pay, yeah, if you get your...
This time it's over a good wicket, and very well struck as well. Umar Akmal, so he's decided he's got to be the batsman that's got to go.
A purposeful shot. It's almost as if he's decided that if the ball's up, it's going to give him the opportunity to hit through it and hit down the ground. Didn't quite pull it off against Lyon, but Gary has against a bit of pace, and it's a broader welcome boundary for Pakistan.
And over the top, hand on it. Pete Hanscom thought he had another chance of taking a catch. There's only one fielder out in the deep, and Umar Akmal just picked him off beautifully. It was a very lucky shot because it was just a wild swing. We've seen it about 3 times, but have a look at this. Outside off stump, and it's just a hack through the leg side. One man to beat in the deep, and he's hit it straight to him, but luckily enough, got enough bat on it. So much room out there. He's nearly picked him off beautifully. In fact, I think getting straight if it's outside off stump. That's a better shot. It was a lot straighter from Richardson, and this time he picked up his second 6 in the over. So the run rate starting to climb now. Akmal, 26 and 23. Say 32 across the seam delivery.
Well, that's been asked to be hit. Shot more under control on this occasion. The length was a bit fuller. Allowed him to hit.
That's such a good shot. Controlled shot over the infield for 4. Lovely to see. Haris Sohail plays a lovely cover drive.
This is a seriously good shot. Good use of the feet. And then stays leg side of the ball. And makes sure he gets to the pitch and hits with any spin that was there and away from the men in the deep. So placement was absolutely 80% of the contests, and it's a forgotten art in this era of power hitting.
Picks up a single, picks up a 50. 50 in last 5 innings he's done no harm to his chances in the World Cup squad. Even moving forward as a one-day cricketer.
Yes.
In modern terms, slightly lower in scale in strike rate zone. That's gone up in the air and nicely picked. The slow ball has gone over the rope. More a slice than a smash.
Got the impression that he suddenly hit that over to wide mid-on, and then all of a sudden decided just to flat back over the bowler's head. It was an interesting looking shot. Slower ball. And the crossbat shot, but punched straight back down the ground, and well timed. It's gone all the way.
Umar Akmal tries to go aerial, doesn't get any of it. And there's the wicket that Australia were after. Out for 48, and the wicket at the wrong time. Coulter Nile once again does the trick.
Straight after a drinks break. And Umar Akmal this time going the aerial route only to get out. He could have been out when he was on 7, looking to take on line down the ground. On this occasion though, it's Coulter Nile who gets him. Australia would have said exactly those words, Bazit. At the drinks break, we need a wicket. India, but it's a new country. Big shot down the ground. There is a man in the deep. Will he get there? No. Boundary.
The angle from Maxwell around the wicket, just taking the ball away from Shoaib Malik. Nathan Lyon with a terrific effort, but always looked as if it was a step too far. Trying to hit that down the ground because of the angle, it takes it away from the bat. Full straight drive, did the right thing, conceded 4. But you have to take your chance at the wicket. There we go. Bit more in his range, out of the park this time. Over mid-wicket, Shoaib Malik with his first maximum.
Well, he's made his intentions clear. What did he say? He loves to play swim bowling. This is a good cricket shot. Round the wicket, it's right in the slot. Thrown up ever so much, and that's all Malik needs. On the back knee, classic shot.
And there you go, the answer from Maxwell. Round the wicket this time, straight onto that off stump, no turn whatsoever. Malik dismissed.
Out of the blue. Just talking about his abilities against spin. Very next ball, he's gone.
Another really slow googly, almost getting it to that first lip. Unlucky for Mushroof. He got a thicker edge and got a boundary.
This was going through the onside. Hard to get through.
Oh, stops there, stops.
Backs away and hits it through the offside. Did really well to get enough room and power to get a boundary.
That's full. It's an outside edge, and you can't put a fielder for that. Frustration, but really it was the width from Nathan Coulter-Nile. That's a better line from Nathan Coulter-Nile. That's more bowling to the field set for him. That's the one 2 balls ago. He's got no fine leg here, Jai Richardson. That's why he's pushing it wide, and that'll be 4 again. And the reason he's bowling wide on the angle is he feels that he cannot put anything near the stumps because he doesn't have a fine leg. But what it's doing is it's just giving the batsman an easy line going across.
Better off maybe starting from round the wicket to the left-hander, just too wide. It would have been given as a wide. So all it needed was a slash and an edge for 4. What are they doing here, the Australians? They're trying to adjust the field.
Well, I think he's got to be coming round the wicket, bowling outside the line of off stump. Now he's got no one behind square or fine leg. That should be out, and it is. So luck, it was a lot of width that was there to be hit. And Marcus Stoinis takes the catch, and Richardson, well, he's just celebrating. Gets it through. Handy boundary. These were very valuable runs for Pakistan.
250 comes up for Pakistan. Imad Wasim finally connecting this one through the offside, made room and got the placement perfect. Wasim, a ball just didn't rush him at all. Stood tall and smacked it through the offside. Has to be a big finish, big over here for Pakistan. Their wickets in hand, they've got a set batsman out there, in fact 2 set batsmen. There we go, on 99. Works it into the gap on the leg side. It's 100 for Haris Sohail. His first ODI 100, and that too against the Aussies. Was patient, he had a game plan, followed it. And it has worked in the end. 100 of 114 balls.
That's 270. But for Sohail, it's exactly what Pakistan needed. If he had got out, then they could have crumbled and been all out 220. He just needed a solid innings and allows the other batsmen to bat around him. The delivery that's from Nathan Coulter-Nile, it's just not in the slot. It's not a Yorker. It's just it's there to be hit. Australia need to get this part of their game a lot better. Tail ender, he's 23 from 11. He's just bowled a length ball before, and then he's just bowled a half tracker.
Australians need to push that man back on the rope. Mid on, mid off, up in the ring for the 50.
Wide and mid on, and in the gap. And it could be 4, or it could have been either row, but it looks like it was pretty well fielded. I think the umpires will just double check it. But the fielder scored 4, so in the end there was a bad delivery from Nathan Coulter-Nile. It's been an expensive over, the last one.